Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be called Demons versus the Devil, or I should say the Devil versus the Demons. The reason why I decided to make this video is because many of the recordings and the videos that I have been seeing as far as the EVPs go with investigations or people that are being haunted and they want to know what's going on, the word or the name Satan or devil keeps coming on. And the reason for that is it doesn't mean technically that the devil is there. That's something that I wanted you guys to be very, very aware of. It's not the devil. The devil does not split into 100,000 different pieces and goes to these investigations nightly or daily that goes on around the world. The reason why they say it's the devil is to scare the living crap out of you so they could collect the energy. Now, as many of you guys know, that the reason why the demons, the demons or the dark side tries to scare you guys is to collect the energy from you guys. That's not the only way they're able to collect energy. They can collect energy through depression, sadness, anger, anything negative or bad going on in your life. But as far as them and their goal for saying devil in the EVPs, in the recordings, or even face-to-face if somebody's able to hear him, is because they don't want, they don't just want to do a regular hunting or regular, I would say they're trying to show off another way. So when these demons come through and they say they're the devil, they can make themselves look like they're the devil. That's why if you guys really want to know the truth, which a lot of you guys don't know, is there's always a war in the spiritual realm. And meaning a war like they're fighting for a higher power. Their demons are always fighting for a higher power. They want to be as strong as Satan himself. They want to do as much as Satan can. They always test their limits and their powers. And so therefore, what happens is the strong ones, the strong demons, which their agenda on earth is to, you know what I mean? Like, is to get you in the place where they want you to be at, meaning scared, depressed, anger, all those things to collect your energy. And then they get you to right exactly where they want you to be at. And then what happens is they end up collecting your soul. You know, that goes on in my next video of how they could do that. There's levels and steps that they take in order to get to the level, to the point where they're able to collect your soul, and that's exactly what they would do. So be very careful. Investigators, paranormal investigators, I have a lot of paranormal investigating friends around the world, and you know, I love them. I respect the work that they do. It's very inspiring to everybody else, including skeptics that are like, oh no, the spiritual realm doesn't exist. Well, newsflash, the spiritual realm does exist, whether you believe in it or not, or whether you're afraid of it or not. We do share two realms together. Our realm and the spiritual realm, we share realms. We are connected together. So whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, that's exactly what is going on. We are connected. And because there is always a constant spiritual war in the spiritual realm going on, the demons that get summoned up or that get sent up to earth to cause havoc and to collect souls, that's, you know, their main agenda is to turn the world upside down. And they're constantly fighting for who is in power, who is stronger than the other, who's more powerful than the other, who's more bigger than the other, who could scare people more than the other. There's just so many levels and so many things that goes on in the spiritual realm that, you know, only, I would say, people that are not skeptics and people that, I love skeptics, don't get me wrong. I have a habit of turning skeptics into believers after I do a reading and they're like, oh, how the hell did you know? Because I'm real. But you know, there's so many levels when it comes to the spiritual realm, and there's so many positions in the spiritual realm. And like I said, unless you're somebody like me that understands and that knows, that has had the gift, since birth, or when they started developing it at a young age, and have had all these years of experience and knows the difference between the good and the bad, between the light and the dark, that knows the difference between regular spirits and dark entities, because demons are the dark entities that would trick you to think that they're really good spirits, but they're not. Also people like me that could see, hear, and feel spirits. So that's why, when I do my readings, I do quick readings. It's really easy for me to do readings. It's like literally eating popcorn and watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's really easy to do readings over the phone, face to face, around the world, across the world, a different country. It doesn't matter. I do readings wherever I'm at and wherever my client's at, or wherever you're at. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want a reading, contact me, monicaspiritqueen@yahoo.com. I'm going to I'm going to respond to you as soon as possible. I normally have a habit of responding either the same day, the next day, or within that same week, but I do respond pretty quickly, and I do set you guys up for a reading fairly quickly. Also, when it comes to the spiritual realm, the dark side, they're very, very, I wouldn't say just very demonic, I wouldn't say just very dark, but very greedy. They're tricksters. They like to trick people a lot all the time, and that's when that's when it comes to EVPs and voice recordings, voice boxes that a lot of people use as well. When it says the devil, they could sound like the devil, they can act like the devil, they can even make themselves look like the devil when they manifest themselves in front of you. So just be very careful who you are dealing with. And one of the main reasons, like I said, when they say that they're the devil, they try to scare you. Now, a lot of people out there, they're used to the spiritual realm, or not a lot, I would say some, are used to the spiritual realm to the level to where if there's any demonic entities around wherever they go, they don't freak out because they're used to it. They know how to block themselves. They know how to protect themselves. They know how to send those demons away, the dark entities. They know how to do. There's so many things. It's fun. Once your doors are open and you're in the spiritual realm, it's addicting. It's fun to deal with because you know what you're doing and you know how to protect yourself. As well as, your home and people inside your home and your loved ones around you. And then when it comes to the spiritual realm and you want to contact a loved one that has crossed over, you could do that pretty quickly as well. And that's why I'm saying it's fun. But if you don't know what you're doing with the spiritual realm, don't dabble with it. And I'm telling you, don't dabble with it because you will have demonic entities that come through that would say that they're the devil, which is scared the living crap out of you. Now, going back to the investigators or people that are used to the dark side, that are used to the demons, when it comes back to saying they're the devil in the recordings or face to face, you're just like, okay, now I'm really scared. I'm used to the dark side, I'm used to this, but I'm not used to the devil. They will try to do anything and everything. They will test your fear level. They will test your spiritual level. They will test everything that has to do with the paranormal, including your own personal life, to see where they can, hit a soft spot that would trigger your fear, and that way they can collect the energy from it. So be careful when you guys are talking to these spirits face to face through EVP recordings, voice box recordings, or even face to face. Just be very careful, because even if they say they're the devil, they're really not the devil. Again, for example, when it comes to God, do you think God's all around the world telling, doing this, doing that? No, he has angels that are working. Everybody knows that God has angels that work for him. Same thing with the devil. The devil has demons working for him. So therefore, when the voices come through and it says it's the devil, it's to scare the living crap out of you, to collect that energy that you create, that comes with the fear that they create within you. So be very, very careful. If things like that happens, just collect yourself. Try not to run out the door and hit your head on the way out, because that's what they want. Just collect yourself and be like, okay, then you can test them, and you could test them like, Okay, well then show yourself. If you're really the devil, show yourself. And tell them to do things that somebody, imagine, because I know you guys don't know what the devil is capable of doing. You guys just have a summed up idea of what the devil is capable of doing. But if you break it down into individual little things that the devil is able to do, then and the demons are not able to do, then you guys can tell the difference. So unless you have experience dabbling with the spiritual realm, I wouldn't do it. So there's different questions that you guys can actually ask the entity that came through to test them to see if they're actually the devil or not himself. And I guarantee you 99.9% of the time it is a demonic entity that's claiming to be the devil. A lot of videos that I've seen and movies that I've seen that, or I should say videos mainly, that when they said the devil and people are looking at each other like, oh my God, it's the devil. Oh my God, what are we going to do? It is, you decide for yourself, but is it the devil or is it not the devil? No, it's not. Calm your hormones down. It's not the devil. It's the demon that's pretending to be the devil, and you are falling right into his trap in order for him to be able to collect your energy. So take a step back and think about it and be like, is this actually the devil? No, most likely it's not the devil. So then what happens? Then you start asking questions. Then you flip the script back on them and you try to scare them by putting your 2 feet on the ground and nailing it to the ground and turning around and asking them the questions like, okay, well, if it this is the devil, can you do this? Can you do that? I'm not going to reveal it. If you guys want to know the answers or the questions, you need to contact me and I'll let you know the right questions to answer the demonic entities. So in order for you guys to find out if it's actually the devil or not. Like I said, 99.9% of the time, it's not the devil. They just trick you to get that fear, that energy. They feed off of the fear. So, again, if you have any questions and if you guys want to know, just contact me at monicaspiritqueen@yahoo.com. Don't forget to contact me, monicaspiritqueen@yahoo.com, and leave me a contact number so I can call you guys back. I can't call you without a contact number. So make sure you do that. If you guys have any more paranormal questions, if you guys want a spiritual reading, oh my goodness, it's been a long day. If you guys have any questions that has to do with the paranormal realm itself, or need a mentor, please contact me and I will definitely contact you back. I'm pretty good in contacting back as soon as possible, pretty quickly. So, again, monicaspiritqueen@yahoo.com, and I will definitely call you guys back. Also, one last thing, when you guys are dabbling with the spiritual realm, be very, very careful. If it's your first time, please, please, please ask somebody with experience for help, for guidance, so you don't open up any portals and get stuck with the demonic entities that pour through and haunt you, because they can get very dangerous and sometimes deadly. So be very, very careful. The spiritual realm is nothing to joke about. There's nothing funny about. You have to know exactly what you're doing, and there's proper steps and certain things that you want to do, and if you miss a step or forget what you have to do, then be ready to run and hide, because now you have opened up portals that you did not need to open up. So that's why I'm saying it's very important to contact somebody like me, or anybody else that you guys might trust. Then it's best that we jump in and we actually mentor you, we walk you through it, we help you, we teach you how to be spiritually connected to the spirits in the spiritual realm. We teach you how to block yourselves from the spiritual realm and the dark side. We teach you how to defend yourselves when it comes to the spiritual realm. And if you are doing investigations, please be very, very careful. Don't forget to block yourselves before investigations, and cleanse yourselves. Very important. Cleanse yourselves after every investigation. That's very, very important. So don't forget those steps. Love you guys. God bless. Take care. And I'll see you guys later.